Dang, not bad. Welcome back to the channel, but hey man, I can't take it, bro. I can't take it no more, man. I don't think I can take solo queue in Apex Legends anymore, cause oh, good lord, I just can't, man. I just can't. Cause after what I just did, having to play these two games, and it's not even just these two games. It's almost every time I get on ranked. I'm only in freaking gold. Gold! The season's about to get in and I'm making the push for plat. So I'm like, okay, let me get on some Apex, probably push for plat, right? Cool. Only like one game today was I okay not winning the game. Only one game I was okay with not winning with today. And all the other ones have just been so frustrating, because if it wasn't the game itself, like the ring or being gate kept or anything that was almost out of our control or my control, it was like my teammates, it's like running a track race. We're running a race. We're running a 3x3 race, right? By the time I get the baton, my teammates done already tripped and fell and freaking like face planted onto the asphalt track before getting to me and handing the baton to me and expecting to win the race. That's what it feels like. Like in this game right here, I decided to play Wraith because the game before I was playing Ash and got absolutely just railed because I couldn't get out of there fast enough. I didn't have a free out of jail card, so I'm like, screw it, let me play Wraith. So I'm like, okay. By the way, I might want to start playing Wraith more because what I was able to do with Wraith in this game right here, it was as short as this game is gonna be. Cause trust me, this game ain't gonna be long. She's useful. She's useful. Had I had like something more, I would have been fine. You can see, I get it kill, I get it down. I'm at 500 damage. 500 plus damage, almost 600. That's not bad for like a first start of the match. So I'm like, everything's going good. We're taking out this squad. I pretty much wiped this squad by myself. Pretty much. So, you can see 3 kills, kill here. I'm like, cool, okay, purple shield. Like, alright, this might be a good game. You know, I'm not paying attention to the ring right now or anything, but, you know, it's starting to close super fast. You know, we're in swamps, which is on the outskirts, and we have to leave or whatever. So I'm like, but as you can see, another squad, you know, rolls up on us. I'm like, oh, okay, well, we probably have to deal with this first before we can do anything else. So I'm kind of just focusing on what I need to do. I'm trying to ping that. My ult's not ready, which is unfortunate because I would have portaled us out of here immediately because I didn't want to have to deal with this right now. So I have my 23 RP. Somebody's to my left. I'm like, I don't know why it canceled right there. Maybe because I wall jumped or something. But I decided to, you know, get some distance in between us, me and the enemy. So I'm trying to recover. I honestly don't know what my team is doing. They broke Lifeline, they broke Bloodhound, but they inevitably go down. So I'm like, well, I can't 1v3 with like not enough time to shield. So I realized I got my portal. Let's see if I can make anything happen here. So I decided to port, but I port, we're in the ring, I die. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Then I see the death recap in the summary. You know, got taken out by the ring. And I did 869. They didn't even crack 200. So yeah, I was slightly frustrated with that game.
Let's go this way.
But we have to move on to the next one, right? So on to the next one. So I had went to take a quick bathroom break before queuing up for the next game. I didn't know Wraith was taken. You know, by the time I got back, we had already started. Like, as you can see, I'm not even selecting character. I didn't know who I was gonna be. I was in the bathroom. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I haven't even got back yet. At this point, I'm still in the bathroom. I think by the time we land, I think I know where I'm at, or who I am. So, beginning of next game, right? Start next game. Okay, cool enough. I think by the time we drop,
Let's land here.
yeah, when we drop, I realized like, yo, why am I Watson? And then I realized, oh, somebody else picked Wraith. It had to have been before me. So I'm like, well, okay, this is probably not my preferred choice of legend, especially what has been happening to me through the day. I wasn't able to escape without like, I wasn't able to get away, and Watson isn't really a getaway type character. It's not a movement laser. It's not like a Wraith or a Pathfinder or an Octane. It's not like those kind of characters where you can just, you know, it's easier to get away than others. So we land. I get a wingman, get an Ari, and immediately the squad that landed near us, they're already on top of us. So I'm already like, well, better get ready to fight. Because they're going to come down here. Like, we're not going up there, or at least I'm not going up there. So I prop up my fences and I get ready for battle. They're already chucking grenades. And somehow, I guess they see where I am. I don't know how or know where I am. But I don't know how. They must have supervision or freaking eyes in the back of their heads or better headsets or gaming chairs, whatever the hell it is. I don't know. They just knew where I was. Okay, cool. No problem. Missed my wingman shots because I suck. Alright, cool. Start shooting with the RE45, cracked the shield. Got a lucky wingman hit fire shot. They're dead. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I got bailed out, but okay, not bad. And then we get over to the part of the map I really don't like being at. But that's not too much. I wasn't really too much I was worried about. Like, I was just, I don't know what I was thinking, because I guess we were over here, and if anybody were to roll up on us, I would be able to, you know, at least lock them out. Like, so squad's up there, right? So I'm just chilling in the building because I don't want to be out in the open, because, you know, everybody this season has turned a sniper elite, bro. Everyone just turned into sniper elite this season. Like, I don't want to be out in the open at all. So Wraith decided to use a portal to get us out of here. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to. I didn't feel like I was gonna make it to that portal, especially with, like, yeah, they just kind of just landed there and kind of cut me off, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, let me get in the building. This is how I know this is a freaking gold lobby, because they just ran through my fences. They just ran through my fences. I laser them. Okay, laser Wraith. Alright, cool. Like, I know it's a gold lobby when people are just running headfirst through my fences. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on? What's going on? So then I started, you know, I began fighting with the rest of the squad. Now they threw a couple Arc Stars, even a freaking Thermite. I cracked him, but I end up going down. Alright, probably shouldn't have peeked. That's my fault. I'll hold that one. Cool. Cool, right? Get the res off. And he just ran. I got it down from my freaking fence because he just ran through it. This is how you know it's a gold lobby. They just ran right through the fence because they just heard the res. That's how that's what I'm talking about on Kings Canyon. People just W key freaking, they just run headfirst into whatever's about to happen, no matter how detrimental it may be. So I guess that squad got cleaned up, and yeah, that happened. But then this Octane, so I'm like, oh, Octane, you know, I better deal with him, right? Or try to deal with him. He's running away. He just literally ran out of my view. I don't know where he is. Don't know where he is. Wraith, I guess, was shooting at something. I don't know where. I still haven't seen him on my. I don't know where he went. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not finna go to the end of the earth trying to chase him. Hey, if he wants to run away, hey man, I'm not finna get led into a whole nother team where they just freaking roll my ass. Nope. Not worth it. One kill is not worth it to me. At all. So we end up moving over to this part of the map. And we start fighting another squad. Alright, cool. Get a couple wingman shots, teammate gets it down. Cool. Good. Get a couple shots off on the Seer, but nothing major. Seer just end up wall bouncing freaking like the skill level in these lobbies just fluctuates so drastically. Like we just saw a Bloodhound and a Wraith just run through my fences, and then we got freaking a former Wraith Seer who's wall bouncing their balls off. Like, skill level is just so drastically fluctuating. I'm like, you know what? Not gonna end up chasing them. Don't care. Like I said, same thing with the Octane. I'm not too worried about it. So I decided to fence that part. If he wants to, you know, come back for the banners or whatever, he's gonna have to break the fences and let us know that, you know, he's there. So we're looting. I didn't want to use a wingman anymore by this point because I just got a feeling that using the wingman, as okay as I was doing with it, it was gonna get me killed at some point. So I just didn't want to use it anymore. Probably want to switch it out. So I switch it out for this R9. So I'm like, oh, okay, switch it out for the R9. Cool, let me grab this ammo. Felt like I should have had more ammo. And this, whoever this is, just started G7ing me. So I'm like, okay, let me shoot back. Like, I'm not worried about, like, the distance at when I'm at. Let me return fire so they know that I'm not a free kill. So it takes out my fence, but another squad from behind is also shooting us. Or yeah, they're shooting at the Wraith. So I cover the Wraith's back. The Wraith goes phase into the portal into the person I was shooting at. That's what I'm talking about. When they trip on their face when they're doing the relay race, just ran right into the cave thinking it was safe, and it wasn't. So I get this Bangalore trapped in my fences. I end up down here. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But let me back up. This Loba just runs at me, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, what is this? I'm at almost 1500 damage. What? So I'm like, alright, I need to back up. It's getting hectic. I have no more light ammo, so I can't use the R9. I wanted to loot for more, but I couldn't. Freaking Vantage, I don't care how trash this audio in this game is. How the hell did you let somebody walk up right behind you like that? I don't know how you didn't hear that. I got 6 kills, 1500 damage. I am panicking teammate just went down. One of them is dead. I wanted to get the banner, but by the way things were going, I'd be lucky if I'd even get out of this building. But at least I still have one teammate, right? I still got one teammate. You know, we could probably pull something off, right? So I'm like, okay. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what we can do. Shoot at this level through the window. Freaking Pathy as a Mastiff. Of course. Because why wouldn't he? Freaking Vantage go down again. So I'm like, oh, by myself again. By myself again. Crack the Pathy. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can get this res off. And maybe this was a mistake on my part. I should have probably stuck that res. But I heard somebody coming up. Okay, get it down. Okay, I down lifeline. So no reses shouldn't be happening too much, right? The Pathy ran right through my fence. I'm fighting for my life. Crack the level. Down the level. So, I'm thinking, well, maybe I have a chance to get a bat off now. No. Pathy and that freaking Mastiff. And I was so frustrated with how that ended, bro. 2,000 damage. 2,000! As many of the fights we just got into, I did 2,000 damage. What more could I have done? I honestly don't know. And this is why solo queuing has completely... I don't know if I can do this for another split, another season. I don't know how much longer I can do this. I'm going to keep it a beam. But yeah, that's my rant over. That's my complaining over. Like, I honestly don't know what else to do. But please tell me if anybody else feels like this when they're playing Apex solo queuing. Other than that, it's me, Dan Dumbbad. I'm out. I'm going to keep banging my head against the wall in this game. Goodbye.
This is where it ends.